Hi guys, welcome to Simproved. Fi speaking here, and this time I have this cute, sweet little Barbie caravan for you. Because I'm doing this little series called the Micro Homes for The Sims 4, where I want to experiment a little bit with how much space does your sim really need to be happy, and how much space does a sim really need to fulfill all their needs. And I've already built two very modern one, very sleek, and like these micro homes usually look like. And then I came up with the idea, actually a caravan is a little micro home as well. It's a very little home. And then I remembered that I had a little Barbie caravan when I was little, and I just thought, I have to build this caravan in The Sims 4. Oh my god, this is a really cute idea. And since I'm doing like my flower series, I'm a little bit more girly. I'm having like this girly pink face right now in my Sims 4, so I just thought this is perfect. Also, I've seen some YouTubers doing a Barbie let's play in their Sims 4 game, so I decided maybe they want to send their Barbie on a little camping trip. And of course Barbie doesn't have a tent. Of course there are Barbie tents in the toy store, but I actually really loved my Barbie caravan when I was little, so I thought this is perfect. They need, of course, to use this Barbie caravan. And I've got my outdoor retreat game pack more recently. Unfortunately, after I've built this Barbie caravan, but I've put it just for testing reasons onto my outdoor retreat lots. And it looks just perfect there. It looks really amazing. I really like it. My Barbie sim, of course, liked it too. And yeah, my Barbie had everything she needs in there. So since this is a caravan, it is really small. It's like 4 by 5 tiles, so it's 20 tiles. So it is till now the most smallest micro home I've built so far, but it doesn't have a living room. So you don't have a living room in there, since this is like only this little caravan. It's not like the full, I don't know how you call it, like this full car plus the caravan inside. It is like only to put on your car and then drive with it around. And I just thought this is perfect. Maybe my Barbie just wants to see some places in my Sims 4 game, so I thought this is cool, let's just do this. So I sketched it out on paper and it really works. So she has a little kitchen area, and of course a small little bathroom, and of course a really cool bed. And I used lots and lots of these more colorful girly colors, I would say. We don't have a very pink bed with like wider or lighter modern looking paneling, I would say. So I used this light blue one with the small leaves on it. I thought this is pretty Barbie as well. And I used these wall decorations, so the dark gray wooden paneling doesn't show, and I hid the dark wooden paneling of the bed behind these bushes outside, so it looks a little bit more interesting. The little half wall I put there was just to separate the kitchen, and since I didn't want the kitchen to look a little so silly at the side, I wanted to conceal it a little bit with this half wall. But then I tested it, of course. I always have to test my micro home, so if the sim can like walk everywhere and nothing stands in their way in their walking path. And unfortunately the half wall was in the way, so I had to delete it later. But it still looks pretty cute and I like it, so it doesn't bother me so much that I had to delete this one. It's of course always essential for me for these builds, for these micro builds, that are really usable in game and that you can really play with it or play with your sims in it in your game as well. So I had to delete the half wall, but I hope you still like it. I really loved building this. It was so much fun, even though I'm a little bit too old to play with Barbies, but it was nice for a little revival, you know. I was like thinking, what did my Barbie have in my Barbie caravan when I was younger? And I can like remember that you can open it up, so it had like this little shelf you can put down, and then there was like little seating area and everything, and a little kitchen. And I just wanted to recreate a little bit of this vibe and with all these colors we have in game. So of course I used a lot of white, and to have like a nicer base color, and then all the pinks and purples and bright blues that I could find. So I thought this is like pretty nice for Barbie, because for all the guys out there, I know that this build might be a little bit too boring for you. I'm sorry, but let me just explain something about Barbie, because not everything in Barbie is like very pink all the time. Sometimes she has like blue stuff and everything to maybe fit more older girls, I would say, because I remember you have like this phase where everything had to be pink and glitter and fairy and princess, and then when you get a little bit older but are still in the Barbie play age, I would say, you go for the more realistic Barbie. So she wears jeans then and has like a normal job and isn't like always a princess. So I was always amazed that Barbie actually had so many jobs, because I guess Barbie like had every job in the world already. She was a veterinarian, she was an astronaut, and I guess 3 or 4 years ago there was this really cool, I was amazed that it really existed, because there is a computer engineering Barbie. And when I saw it, I mean, I was like already like 20 something there, and of course too old to play with Barbies, but I saw her in the toy store and I thought, this is pretty cool. We have a computer engineering Barbie. This is amazing. I need to have this Barbie. And I didn't have the cash at the moment, and then when I went back to buy her, just, you know, to put her on my shelf, just to remind me that even Barbie now has like a more interesting job, I would say, not so a girly job. Yeah, she was already sold out, so I'm really sorry for me. Since then I really wanted to have the computer engineering Barbie. This is pretty cool. So maybe when you play with your Barbie sim, you give her a more cooler or maybe more interesting job this time, because I think there is like this IT, I don't know how it's called, it's like the computer science career there in The Sims 4, and maybe your Barbie is going to have the computer science instead of being like a model or a singer or a princess, because I think that's getting a little bit boring over time. So yeah, I really like this build. I used all the stuff I could find to fit in more to this more smaller vibe. Of course, I tried to use every angle and every little space we have there. So the kitchen even has like these small shelves with all these more suiting objects there. So there's like a picture and some dispensers, maybe for ketchup or maybe some oils for cooking. And of course I used like lots of flowers and perfume and nail polish and, you know, very girly stuff. The bathroom doesn't have a bathroom sink because Barbie has the bathroom sink right in the kitchen area. And I don't know why, but my sim doesn't always use the sink after being on the toilet. Is it just because my sim is a little bit dirty and doesn't care so much? But I remember that some sims always have to clean their hands after being on the toilet. Maybe it's not always necessary for the Sims, but I really have to say that I don't like this behavior. Always please wash your hands when you went to the toilet, but okay. Maybe my Barbie is not so interested in being clean, but okay, that's just my Sims 4 game. Maybe it works in your game. And yeah, so I'm around it because I built it as a residential lot. I built like lots of these pine trees around it, so it looks a little bit more like an outdoor retreat, and to give it like this more cooler camping vibe, so you can, you know, get the feel where the Barbie went there. And I just wanted to test it out as if Barbie went camping, and of course came with her really cool luxurious caravan there. Maybe I will build a much more bigger caravan in the future. I don't know. I think this one is pretty cute and small, and I really wanted to do a more different micro home this time, because usually, you know, they are like very modern and have like these darker textures and patterns and ornaments on there, are like really sleek and clean and modern. And this time I just wanted to be a little bit more playful and do something different, because, you know, always building the same thing gets a little bit boring over time. Yeah, that's it. I hope you like it. Please write me in the comments, did you have like a Barbie, the same Barbie caravan as well? Because I had this one and I was like, oh cool, and we can use this one and this object and this object. I was like, oh, getting really crazy with all the options we have in game there. I just like the idea, and have no fear, of course, the more next upcoming micro homes will be more modern, of course, again, so that all my male viewers, of course, have something to look at, but I really like this one. So I would really appreciate it if you maybe tweet me some of your pictures when you use your Barbie Caravan, maybe with your Barbie. I had really much fun doing it, and of course write me in the comments what you want to see next or what kind of micro home I have to build next. And yeah, that's it. I hope you liked it, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!